And I'm live. Here we go. Good early morning. It is morning. It is early. A wee bit early this morning. Normally, I wait till about 5:30-ish. But today, that's different. Is that you, Ron? Reap what you sow. Good morning. Happy Friday the 13th. Are you on your way to work? Reap what you sow. Green Wizard asked me, how did you like the book? I told him you had only got halfway through it, and that's all I know. Yes, ma'am. You're on your way to work. Hey, will you have a good day? You gotta earn money to pay for that Kubota. The fancy, fancy, dancy Kubota. Does all kinds of things. Help you on that Louisiana homestead of yours. That's for sure. Apparently, God has blessed you richly and abundantly, which is all we want, to pass on to our kids and grandkids. Living the dream. No less to be on a farm with animals. Nice to wake up to the sounds. I live in a mobile home park. I'm grateful for my place. Had I have thought about it, planned it out a little better, I'd have bought a piece of land instead of in this park. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Are you ready for the Christmas holiday? 12 more days till Christmas. My grandson's birthday is in 2 days. I also have a grandson who has a girlfriend. They're older adults, not old adults, but her birthday is 3 days before Christmas. Another great grandson, his birthday is today, I believe. Good for you. You work hard, you get to play hard. When you work hard, that's what I tell my kids and grandkids. Work hard, you can play hard. They tend to go to Disney a lot. I'm live, come join me. I didn't know you were live, Ron. Oh, shoot. Ron, I'm gonna be live for a little while, and then I'll come join you. I did not know you were live. Dang it, Ron. And he left. If you would like to go to Ron's channel, Ron Netzel, Green Wizard Guide, you're more than welcome to go over there and join Ron. I understand. That being said, I'm going to get into today's thing. I found this book, another old book this old lady found, and it is Wise Sayings from Poor Richard. Now, Poor Richard is actually Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin had a article, a ad. He wrote. His pen name was Benjamin Franklin. And these are the selections that follow. Every year for almost 25 years, one of Colonial's America's favorite almanac was Poor Richard. In addition to the usual sundry bits of calendar information, weather forecast, and diverse notes on astrological and other odd subjects, it contained a treasury of wise sayings. And, it's funny because I started reading these sayings, and now I know they actually came from Ben Franklin. Hello, Carrie Bridges. You had that almanac, the Poor Richard Almanac? Well, here we go. This is an old-ass book. This book was written in 1963. But here it goes to say, a light purse, heavy heart, hunger never saw bad bread, great talkers, little doers. That's not one I've heard before. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. So what's that say? To lengthen your life, lessen your meals. Don't be a glutton. Eat less. Live longer. He that lie down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Unless you defleed your dog. I don't mind sleeping with my dogs. But without justice, courage is weak. Many dishes, many diseases. Teach your child to hold his tongue. He'll learn fast enough to speak. He that cannot obey cannot command. An egg today is better than a hen tomorrow. An egg today is better than a hen tomorrow. I don't know. I'd rather have a hen because a hen can lay many eggs. In my opinion. He that waits upon fortune is never sure of dinner. A learned blockhead is greater blockhead than an ignorant one. A learned blockhead is greater blockhead than an ignorant one. Look before or you'll find yourself behind. Look before or you'll find yourself behind. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Now that one I've heard. That one I've heard. A lot of these you'll have heard before, and some of them you won't. It's your future wife, Jake. For sure I'll go to Greenland. I don't mind. Do I get the green card to come to Greenland? Or do you get the green card to come to the United States? An idiot with an education is more dangerous than one without, is what I think it's saying. A learned blockhead? Well, let's see what it says again. It says, a learned blockhead is a greater blockhead than an ignorant one. It goes to show you, a blockhead is always going to be a blockhead. Whether it's learned or ignorant, they still call it, in Benjamin Franklin's words, a blockhead. I don't know. That's something to think about, Carrie, right? Look before or you'll find yourself behind. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. That one I've heard. This book was written in 1963, but it is old sayings from dude here, Benjamin Franklin. So here we go. I've heard this one before. We should recall this when we think about YouTube. Soldier Poet, good morning. I'm reading from the Poor Richard's Almanac, which is Benjamin Franklin, some sayings that he had wrote. In 1963, this book was published, but it is from quotes from Benjamin Franklin's Almanac. And here we go. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. Jake is saying hello to everybody. Don't throw stones if your windows are glass. What the heck is it? Oh, this guy's got a rocket. Well done is better than well said. And here we go. There's some people I know. He that falls in love with himself will have no rivals. I don't know. That reminds me of Henderson Anderson. He that falls in love with himself will have no rivals. My Christmas cactus is really beautiful this year. I got it. It was a very, very small Christmas cactus about 4 years ago. And this thing has really tripled, quadrupled in size. And it tends to bloom right around Christmas time. Really beautiful pink flowers. Very, very pretty. Did I get his name right? The one who can't get a successful rocket launched to save his life. Right. We all need to have Elegant Homestead in our thoughts and prayers. She's not feeling well. She's caretaking her daughter. They're kind of on the mend, but not doing good. So please, when you say your prayers, higher power, whatever you do, keep them in your prayers. Miss Elegant has stage 4 cancer. Her husband is caretaking her, but still, may her pain and suffering be limited. Thank you, soldier, and I know you know Miss Elegant. We all loved her, and love her still dearly. Okay, back to the reading. Here we go. This guy here is driveway groceries. There's that rocket again. What's the deal with the rocket in 1963? That man looks really gaunt. Okay. The oldest questions in the world is, what good may I do in it? The oldest question in the world. And this is the bus stop with the arrow pointing up. That's interesting. Diligence is the mother of good luck. Observe all men thyself most. An empty bag cannot stand upright. Wish not so much to live long as to live well. Okay, here we go. Since thou art not sure of a minute, throw not away an hour. He that speaks much is much mistaken. Wink at small faults. Remember, thou hast great ones. It's almost Christmas. Yes, it is. Blessed is he that expects nothing, for he shall never be disappointed. Tricks and treachery are the practice of fools. They have not wit enough to be honest. Tricks and treachery. You know, this is a really harder to read because... Do you prefer turkey or ham at Christmas dinner? I prefer turkey, but I really like the ham bone. Lisa Gibson, good morning. Lisa, how is the volcano eruption there in New Zealand? Jake, also, if you're still here. I know that there's a volcano erupting in New Zealand. A couple people from the United States died. I hope that gets under control. Do you live close to there? I know New Zealand isn't very big. I'm just curious. You're praying for them too, right, Lisa? I mean, soldier, excuse me. You know, pray for world peace. As the beauty queens would say, world peace, but it's true. Okay, tricks and treachery are the practice of fools. They have not enough wit to be honest. There's a lot of people on YouTube that will try to fool you. There you go. The artist who did these pictures are something else. They who have nothing to be troubled at will be troubled at nothing. Excuse me. Tongue double brings trouble. A lie stands on one leg, truth on two. Fools make feasts and wise men eat 'em. Okay, Carrie, good night. Take a nap. Sleep well. Thank you for popping in and stopping by. Greatly appreciated, Carrie. What? Should Ron, your mod, be... Yeah, Lisa, I realize that, Lisa. That was really tacky of him. And he doesn't normally do that. Normally he supports other channels. And for him to drop in and say, come to his channel. But I do believe he's hanging out here also. Ron is a pretty good guy. Other people I would probably say something to. But Ron does support me and he'll come back later and watch my stream. The White Tupac. Hello, White Tupac. I'm reading wise sayings from Benjamin Franklin. I didn't know half of these sayings came from Ben Franklin. Good morning, Mach 1. Mach 1, Green Wizard just popped in, dropped the thing saying he's live also if you want to go there. But, yeah. Anyways. 'Tis easier to prevent bad habits than to break them. Hello, White Tupac and Mach 1. Learn of a skillful... They spelled skillful wrong. Learn of the skillful. He that teaches himself have a fool for his master. Benjamin Franklin wrote these sayings, by the way. Oh, White Tupac, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's have a minute to talk to White Tupac. I can put this down. White Tupac. This time of year to have a death is very hard on people. And I'm sorry to hear that. White Tupac. My father passed away when I was 15 on Christmas Eve. I'll always remember my father. And Christmas always has a bittersweet now to it. Especially at holiday time. Grampy Campy, another YouTuber, lost his wife yesterday. His wife had a heart attack. He was not able to make it to the hospital. His truck was broke down. People are taking up a collection for him. Oh, why? I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, Grampy Campy. They're taking a collection. What was his name, White Tupac? See, I just lost a lot of people in the room, but that's okay. They can come and go. His name was Neil Matto. He was on YouTube, and he was a good friend on the outside. White Tupac, I met you in my Cry for Help's channel. I've known you for a very long time. You are a good supporter of the YouTube community. All you can do is embrace the good time you had with him. Was it sudden illness or tragedy? See, some people, when they age out, it's time for them to pass. Heart failure, oh, got you. They've lived a long life, and it's their time to pass on. We don't get to pick the time we go. I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, now I'm going to move on. We we have lost 5 people in that, but that's okay. It is what it is. Okay, here we go. If you would keep your secret from an enemy, tell it not to a friend. Speak and speed. The closed mouth catches no flies. Yes, that would be a good idea, White Tupac. Experience keeps a dear school, yet fools will learn in no other. The same man cannot be both friend and flatterer. So that, like those flip-floppers. If you're a flip-flopper and you're there just to flatter people, you're really not a true friend. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. No gain, no pain. No gain, no pain. That came from Abraham Benjamin Franklin. Right, two-faced people. All these sayings came from Ben Franklin, originated. I always wondered where some of them came from. There's Schuster. 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 Meow. She never makes an appearance. Look at that. That's my kitty Schuster. I want a dog. And that's the end of the sayings. The next one is the Quangle Wangle's hat. The Quangle Wangle. What the heck? Crumpety tea and a canary. The Quangle Wangle's hat. Have a blessed day. The Quangle Wangle. This book is from Account of His Beaver Hat. I'm not going to read that today because the thing is about wise sayings. Does anybody have a wise saying they want to share that their parent would say? Like you're going to hell in a handbasket, or it's like nailing jello to a tree, brass tacks and bare facts. those are just a few I can think of off the top of my head. Thank you, Soldier, for being here. You know, a saying that your mother or father said to you that stuck with you that you'd like to share. Hey, Mach 1, are you in here? Mach 1, if you're in here, Ron came into my stream, dropped a bomb, said he's going live, come over there. Go to Ron's stream and tell him Carolyn's live, come over here. Stinky guy. Why did he do that? I'm trying to get watch hours. Ron, that wasn't very nice. Now there was one. One is the loneliest number you will ever do. Two can be as bad as one. That really stinky. Stinky, stinky, stinky. For people to do. Yes, you need to go live when you can. That's what I was told. Go live when you can and just do it. Maybe I went live before and didn't check and he was live first. It is what it is. It yam what it yam. So be it. So be it. Oh, that's another one I heard when I was a kid. No, I heard this from my mother-in-law. She would say, sew buttons on ice cream and see if they stick. Does anybody have a wise saying? And anybody, I'm talking to one person right now. One person is still going to give me watch time, so I might as well collect it up. Hello. Soldier Poet is gone. Mach 1 is gone. The White Tupac is gone. Reap What You Sow is probably at work. I don't know who I have left in here. 'Tis easier to prevent bad habits than to break them. Tongue double brings trouble. A lie stands on one leg, truth on two. I'm just going to re-go over these 1963 sayings. They who have nothing to be troubled at will be troubled at nothing. Benjamin Franklin. Words of Benjamin Franklin. They who have nothing to be troubled at will be troubled at nothing. Someone stopped in for a second. Oh, Christmas tree. I see the tag of my cord hanging down. Hanging down. Observe all men thyself most. I don't agree with that. Observe all men and thyself most. Well, I guess you have to be most observant of yourself and watch others. I guess it is true. It is a wise saying. Makes sense. You have to ponder these for a minute. Wish not so much to live long as to live well. Right? I don't know. They say live long and prosper. An empty bag cannot stand upright. The noblest question in the world is, what good may I do in it? And they call that noble. Noble. I don't even think we use that word these days. Noble. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. I think they've changed that around to he who lives in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. But Ben Franklin wrote it. He started it out. He who don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. Well done is better than well said. Tonic, thank you for being here. With a question mark in a box and a heart. Tonic, I've been to your streams lately. Tonic, yes, tonic. Tonic, we're going over old sayings. These old sayings were written by Benjamin Franklin, who was also coined as Poor Richard. Poor Richard was Benjamin Franklin who wrote these sayings. And he did write, don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. Which today is, he who lives in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. They changed it up a little. Diligence is the mother of good luck. The noblest question in the world is, what good may I do in it? Poor Richard. Wise sayings from Poor Richard, who is Ben Franklin. He that lies down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Without justice, courage is weak. Many dishes, many diseases. Teach your child to hold his tongue. He'll learn fast enough to speak. He that cannot obey cannot command. An egg today is better than a hen tomorrow. These are sayings that Ben Franklin wrote. I didn't even know Ben Franklin wrote these. Do you have any sayings, Tonic, that you grew up with? Like, sew buttons on ice cream and see if they stick, or talking to you is like nailing jello to a tree. And Tonic is gone. And that is how it goes today. Not every day can be full of people. I don't even know what time it is. It is 5:38. 5:38 in the morning. It's too early for most people aren't up this early. Friday the 13th it is. Hello in here. How are you doing this morning? We're reading Wise Sayings from Poor Richard. Who is Ben Franklin? Why they call Poor Richard Ben Franklin, I'll never know. Friday the 13th, I thought we could use some wise old sayings. Wise sayings from Ben Franklin. Light purse, heavy heart. Hunger never saw bad bread. Great talkers, little doers. He that lies down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. They don't talk like that anymore. I think I'm scaring everybody away. What the heck? What the heck? Where'd everybody go? Come on back. Well, I can see this isn't going to work. This wise saying thing is not going to take off well. I will not be doing wise sayings again. At least at this time in the morning. Who wants to wake up and try to comprehend all that? You're barely waking up having coffee, let alone trying to listen and decipher wise old sayings. From Benjamin Franklin. A history lesson in the morning? Nah. Well, why? What, kitty kitty? Now, Mama? Hers wants some canned cat food? Hers does. Kitty kitty. Kitty kitty Schuster. Kitty kitty Schuster wants some cat food. And Simon. Kitty kitty Simon. Simon and Schuster want canned cat food. I'm out of canned cat food. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can get some more canned cat food. Yes, we can. We surely can. Yes, we will get some canned cat food. I will stop at the store and get some canned cat food. Canned cat food. There's Simon's tail. Kitty kitty Simon. Oh, Lordy, good golly, Miss Molly. Well, as long as I'm holding at one, I might as well just sit here and enjoy the one that I have. One still gives me watch time. Minute by minute. The hard way. Tony Shoes got watch time this way. I might as well enjoy it. I'm probably on too early now that I know. 5 o'clock is not a good time. Not at all. Wait till 6. 6 o'clock is better. You get more people. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. The wise old saying. Said do a diddy diddy dum diddy doo. And don't go singing, 'cause you can't hold the tune. And you're just a rambling on. 'Cause we're trying to get some watch time. Ding, ding a bell. As long as we have one, I'm sticking here. boy, I'm gonna let him know. Lisa, you were right. That's not cool. Not cool at all. So not cool. But it is the way it is. This is really a cool bell, though. Whoever made this did a good job. Oh, they took cord, looped it through, made some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bells, looped it through and sewed it, added 2 tiny bells at the top, added a little tiny string, and called it a tree ornament. They did a really cute job. Easy made, easy peasy craft idea for children or people. Ding-a-ding-ding. As I ramble on, it is what it is. I'm going to sit in silence for a minute. While I wait. As I wander, weak and ponder. Oh dear, my bell broke. The bells. There is an Edgar Allan Poe in this book as well. Old book. This is a Christmas Carol. Robert Browning. I'm not going to read it though, it's quite lengthy. Rip Van Winkle. Wise old sayings. The early bird does not catch the worm in this case. The early bird does not catch the worm. This looks scary. If I was a kid, I don't know if I'd want to hear this story. Look at it. Looks just scary. Morbid. Vultures. Old man, they're gonna fall asleep. This does look. Kid's story it was. Great lecturer. I don't want this sucker. I'm gonna eat a Swedish fish. Oh, dang it. Thank goodness I'm not smoking. That is a good thing. No smoking. The hustle and bustle. Hello. I was reading Benjamin Franklin's Wise Sayings. Jake, your Friday the 13th is over. Good. I want this one to be over. I'm waiting for my bed to get delivered, Jake. I ordered a new bed. Oh, I can't wait. This bed practically talks to you. It's electric. The head goes up. The feet go up. It's all plushy, cushy. Memory foam. Yes. Our bed. You're welcome to come sit in it with me. I don't know about if I'll let you lay in it with me yet. but you can definitely sit on it, the bed, with me. I'll allow you to, Jake. Come on over. Come on over tonight. Come on over. It's gonna be a sweet night. Just let me hold you by the firelight. If it don't feel right, you can go. That's right. Hey, Little River Band's gonna be playing here in my town, Jake. And I thought about you because I think you had said the Little River Band played in New Zealand. Hey, Jake, I'm clinging to you because nobody's in this room but you. How's the earthquake over there by you? Not earthquake, volcano eruption. We are inundated with rain today, so the bed probably won't get delivered because of the rain, which really sucks. I'm so looking forward to this damn bed. I can't put anything else back in the room till the bed gets in. The dressers are in and everything, but oh, I still want this bed. But two people's bodies now, wow. Has it stopped erupting? And is it close by you, Jake? I'm glad you're safe. When I saw that the volcano had erupted, I looked to see if you had gone live and you hadn't. And I thought, well, I hope Jake's not in that mess. I know you're too smart to do that. 2 hours drive away. Well, then that's quite a distance. And I know you're fine. Fine as wine, Jake. We will sell no wine before it's time. Spill the wine. Dig that girl. Spill the wine. Jake, I want Friday the 13th to be over too. It's too rainy. Too damn rainy here. This book I'm reading from was written in 1963, but it's quotes from Ben Franklin. Wise old saying. I don't know why they called Ben Franklin Poor Richard. 8 minutes left till midnight. After midnight. We gonna lay it all down. Right, Jake? I got a cramp in my cheek. Oh, Lordy. Good golly, Miss Molly. She's got a cramp in her cheek. I took my thyroid pill today, Jake. Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Jake, is that you? It also says, to lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. Eat less. Good girl. She's a good girl. Loves her mama. Loves Jesus. America too. No, not me. Why not, Jake? Jake, you need to bake a cake. I know you took a vow. I'm staying away from the dishonest channel too. Dishonest lying channel. I'm late to bed. Oh no. You can't be late to bed. Not if you're gonna be my green card man. That is a must. You must cuddle. Cuddling is important. At least till I fall asleep. Then you can get back up. I need a cuddle buddy. My cuddle buddy is a rhinoceros right now. A big, giant, green, stuffed animal rhinoceros. I got it on clearance. I got it on clearance at Valentine's Day. A half price sale. No, it was not. I take that back. It was around Easter, I think. Some damn holiday, I don't know. But it's really big and squishy and cuddly. It's just not a human. It's not a human. I miss my dog. I really miss my dog, Jake. I need to get another dog. Hey, Jake, do you have any animals? You know, like animals, like Jake, like animals. Do you want me to list what an animal is, Jake? I know you know, and I know you're intelligent, but I'm going to list them anyways. We'll start with a fish. A fish, Jake. A reptile, a lizard, or a snake. Do you have any fish? Good morning, Gracie. Gracie has no guinea pigs. So there's guinea pigs, and then we move up to rabbits, ducks, birds, cats, dogs, horses, no fish, a ferret. Ferrets are cool. Ferrets are stinky. They died. Oh, Jakey, I'm sorry your fish died. Gracie, Jake is from New Zealand. He's looking for a green card wife. Jake, Gracie is from the UK. She's an Irish princess. Her parents came over from Ireland. Yes, New Zealand does look beautiful. Lisa Gibson shows New Zealand. She showed some mansion over there that was very pretty and some gardens. Yes, she is an Irish princess. I promise you. Go to her channel, Jake. She goes live. She got a new hairdo. But Jake, that being said, Gracie's new hairdo looks exactly like her old hairdo, only shorter. I think she just got it recut the same way. And she loves Bono. Oh, she's got a mad crush on him. She's got a mad crush. She said he could eat crackers in her bed anytime. Oh, you got some blonde highlights in it. You know, Gracie, I apologize. I didn't even notice. Gracie, I was a redhead. I had strawberry blonde hair in my younger days. Now I have straight blonde, blonde white hair. White hair. I'm really not that old as people think I am. But I'll let them think I'm old. It don't matter to me. They can assume all they want. You know, assumptions, they make an ass out of you and me both. Assumptions. Gracie, I was reading sayings from Ben Franklin, who they called Poor Richard. I don't know why they called him Poor Richard. But you're in the UK, Gracie, so you wouldn't care. Gracie, you know what your friend Ron did? Ron was a bad boy. He's a naughty boy, and I'm a little mad at Ron. He came over to my stream this morning and said, I'm live, come over there, and left. I had 5 people in the stream, Gracie. That was not nice of him. Ron came into my stream this morning and told me he was live to come over there. I just went live. So I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay live. I'm not going to stop. I'm going live till 6:45. Hello, Struggle Forever. Don't replace the guitar if the string is broken. Good one. I was asking people for wise sayings, like my mother in law used to say, sew buttons on ice cream and see if they stick. Here in this book, the wise saying is, well done is better than well said. These are really old sayings. Of course they're old. They were written by Benjamin Franklin. If Diana is on live stream, I won't go live on my YouTube. Right, Gracie. Right, that's respectful. But, you know, Gracie, again, their Mach 1 told me you need to go live when you can if you're trying to get your watch hours. There's only 24 hours in a day. I have 1,400 subscribers. If I waited till all those subscribers were not live, I might not ever get a chance to go live. So I have to go live when I can. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. What you seed is what you grow. Right, struggle forever. So true. Here we go. Here's another one. Keep throwing them at me, struggle. Here we go. Diligence is the mother of good luck. Observe all men, thyself most. Good morning, Gracie, struggle says. An empty bag cannot stand upright. Not me, Gracie. If there was more hours in the day, I would just absolutely die. I need less hours. Half the time I don't know what to do with the hours I already have. Here's one. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. Isn't that the same thing as he who lives in glass houses shouldn't throw stones? Well, it was originally written by Ben Franklin, according to this book. Wish not so much to live long as to live well. Oh, Gracie. You end up staying up late to be able to paint, but last night I was in bed at 9:30, which is kind of early for me. Yes, Gracie, I went to bed early last night too. I woke up to listen to Sherry and Bobby on stream for a while, and then I fell back asleep. I had intermittent sleep. I'm not feeling the best. I've been in a wee bit of pain, and you know, when you're in pain, Gracie, you don't sleep as well. But Cliff was on. Good. I'm glad you fixed it. Gracie, are you going to be trying out for the Pick-a-Rick's giveaway? Yes, I know you're in the UK. But play anyhow. There you go, Gracie. There's going to be 13 gifts, I'm understanding. The odds of winning are great. The odds of winning are great. Naughty bags. Yes, there's going to be, I'm told from what I heard yesterday on Bobby's channel, there's going to be 3 naughty bags. 3 naughty bags. I wonder what's in them. It's funny how people are wondering what's in the naughty bags. Probably coal or something. You're blushing. It could be lingerie. It could be naughty like that. Or naughty who knows. It's not how you make a pickle. It's how the pickle tastes in the end that matters. Right? They say, talking to you is like nailing jello to a tree. Pink Panty Sleestack was thinking. Could be. I don't know if she put panties in there, though. But she could. I'm thinking like some bubble bath and some candles and some lotion. I don't know. I don't know. It makes us wonder. Well, we'll find out within the next week. I like candles too, Gracie. Right, see this candle here? It is a crackling candle. It has a wooden wick and it is crackles. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me. You can't really hear it. Excuse me. It is pretty. I bought that for myself the other day. I bought it for myself, Gracie. You know, I can't have a cough. And I have a full-on cough. This cough has to be gone by next Thursday or I can't have the surgery. Not good. I caught it from my grandkids. I'm going to be drinking some tea and honey and ginger and... Yes. Yes, it is, Gracie. And you know what, Gracie? It blooms every year around Christmas time. When I got it, it was very, very small. It was like a tiny plant, maybe a 99-cent size. And it has bloomed. I've taken cuttings off of it as well and given it to as gifts to other people. And repotted it and wait till you see it in full bloom. It's just starting to bloom down there on the bottom. Oh, I can't wait. It is going to be beautiful. It's still pretty now. I thought I'd bring it out. I like to change up the scenery because I don't show myself. You write a lot? Yes, Gracie. What did Struggle say? It's not how you make a pickle. What does OTS mean, Gracie? On the how the pickle tastes in the end that matters. Pickles. Gracie, do you have any sayings that your mom said to you when you were young? Like you're going to hell in a handbasket or, you know, just sayings. Terrible. I apologize for the cough. It's not cool. Some people really get upset when you do stuff like that. Always said treat others the way you want to be treated. Right? That's in this book a little bit as well. That's so true. You know, if you want to be nice, you need to be nice back. You know, in this book it said something about think of yourself more. And I kind of thought that was kind of odd. Why would it say that? But really, we need to observe our own behavior more than other people's behavior so we can correct our own. If we're not observing our own behavior at all times, some little stick figure in here that's funny. Somebody drew this on a page. I don't know who did it, but it's cute. It's like an uphill Look, Gracie. Going uphill. I don't know who did it. And here's some more, Gracie. I know you like art. They've all got balloons. One balloon up there, the cloud. I don't know why they X that kid off holding balloons. And this old book is dated, and this old book was 1963. And one of the pages is coming out. It's a very old book. I don't know that page has been in there forever, but let's see what poor Richard. Poor Richard. He that lies down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Teach your child to hold his tongue. He'll learn fast enough to speak. How true is that? Kids today just want to ramble and carry on, and they're not as mindful to listen. I also tell my kids that I watch, look with your eyes and not with your hands, because they want to touch everything. As they're looking at it, they're trying to touch it. Look with your eyes and not with your hands. An egg today is better than a hen tomorrow. Of course, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. This one says, to lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. I have to put this book down because my fingers are going numb. The wise old sayings. Gracie, this one was a flop. The wise sayings. It's too early in the morning for wise sayings because people aren't staying in the stream like they did normally do. I've been on for over an hour and I'm holding an audience of 2. You worked as a career for 20 years. I can use that money to help fund my teaching assistant course, which is nice. My poor back gave in from lifting people. Love my caregiver job. Oh, caregiver job is hard. Mama Rinda's doing that now with an elderly lady. Did you caregive elderly or young? Or like in a home, hospital environment, Gracie? Elderly people with dementia. Yes, people with dementia. Elderly people with dementia. Dementia people can be mean or they can be kind and gentle. You have to be aware that they have the propensity to be both. Hey, look, Gracie. Here in the United States and all over the world, they had a thing that said, paint rocks and leave them in town. And here's one of the ones that was painted that I found. And I like this rock, so I never got rid of it. But what you do is you find them, you take a picture of them, you put them on Facebook, and then you re-hide them or keep them. And here's one I found that says, you matter. Pretty cool, huh, Gracie? And we have some that artists painted that are beautiful. There was one that this lady painted an owl and a wolf. Oh my goodness, I wish I could have found it. The person who found it was very lucky to have found it. Yes, and they were mailing these rocks all over the United States and the world. painting two of the same kind, mailing one and keeping one. People were mailing them rocks. It's not as popular now as it was last year and the year before, but they're still out there in our community. You just take small rocks like that and you paint you matter, a happy face, have a nice day. Oh, that's fine, Gracie. We had one lady, she used to hit us, but it was hard because she didn't realize what she was doing. No, I appreciate the comments. It gives me something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. And here comes my cat, Simon. Simon. Meow, meow, meow. I picked Simon for his tail. That's the reason I picked him. And I'll say that story over and over again, but it's true. His tail was the thing sticking out in the cage. His body was hiding. And I just said, I love that tail. I need to see this cat closer up. You love cats? Yeah, Ron has 4 cats and 3 dogs, and he has a little zoo. A zoo. Gracie, is Ron still live? If you want to go, Gracie, if you want to go to Ron's channel, I understand. They could, yes. My daughter has cats and guinea pigs up until about 8 months ago, Gracie. The guinea pigs lived to be about 6 years old or so, one of them. The other one died sooner than that, Carmel and Oreo. And the cats were always be staring at the guinea pigs in their cage. As long as they stayed in the cage, they were fine. Do you get your guinea pig out and pet it and hold it, or do you just keep it in the cage? Yes, Oreo was black and white, and Carmel was caramel colored and white. Carmel was more unhealthy and had to go to the vet often and then died. But Oreo lived long time. You know, the cost of maintaining that guinea pig with the Marmalade's cute name. Yes, and they would make that sound the minute I walked in the house. They would meep at me. Meep, 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 meep. They would meep at me because I would give them the Timothy hay and the treats and the lettuce. And boy, they loved that romaine lettuce and the carrots and orange. Oh, they eat so much. But the bales of hay, Timothy hay, their pellets, their fresh vegetables was more costly than the cats or the dogs. Truly. Oh, you named him in the pet shop? Oreo was pretty tame, but she did bolt. She did jump from spot to spot. And then we got him those huts or those houses that they eat, made of compressed hay or wood that they would eat. They'd gnaw at it. I know you know what I'm talking about since you have a guinea pig. Hello, people in the room. We have 4 people in here. Thank you for being here. The stream is called Wise Old Sayings. I was reading some sayings from Ben Franklin, but one of them is like people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. The original one was if your neighbor has glass windows. Thank you, Gracie. I appreciate the compliment. If your neighbor has glass windows. Let me see if I can turn to You know, it's funny because Ben Franklin, they named it, Poor Richard was his writing thing. Wise sayings from Poor Richard. Light purse, heavy heart. Hunger never saw bad bread. Great talkers, little doers. Gracie, is Ron live? Can you check for me if you could? I'm gonna be ending the stream in the next few minutes, Gracie. I have to get ready. Thank you. I appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. My stomach is growling. Oh, yes, it is. It truly is. I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Oh, yes, I would. I truly would. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lord. May the Lord bless you richly and abundantly. Miss Elegant Homestead has that saying when she would end her streams. Ron is live. Yep, yep, yep. That little sucker. I shouldn't say that. That's wrong of me. We're entitled to go live when we can, how we can, the best we can. Hey, Gracie. And Bobby, too. Oh, my goodness. What are these guys doing to me? Gracie, I'm going to end the stream in 5, 6, 7 seconds because I want to end it at 77. I'm ending the stream, pushing the X. Until next time, thank you for being here. Everybody have a good day.